This area right around here is fairly squatchy, you might say. I'm not going to spend a lot of time around here though, just to do a quick detour, because I'm nowhere near where I'm trying to get to. Where I'll be going, it will be subalpine, alpine, and then mountains and mountain tundra. If I remember right, there were some kind of funny arranged logs up here on the left. Let me see if I can find it here. Not that far off the trail. Could be. It's been probably a couple of years though, so we'll see how it looks now. We'll cut this for just a second. So this is the other side of the trail. There's just a little detour to see the creek there. Kind of a mini waterfall. It's mainly just the creek water flowing down. And then here on the other side is where the structure should be, if they're still there. And I guess there could be new things, but I don't know. A lot of these places, it seems like it's a downward trend as far as structures. Part of it might be that Forest Service or what have you is on top of them, ripping them down every year, and I'm sure that doesn't help. Maybe it's through here, I don't know. Let's see. It's kind of hard to tell because it's not really a trail where these things are. I think it might have been further down that way. So I must have missed it. It's further down that way, I believe. Last time I saw it, I think it was winter, definitely snowy. So it's kind of harder to navigate when it's greener to see things. So I guess I missed that. But not the main reason I'm here. I'm kind of short on time as usual. If I can get to the destination, should be able to get to it before it's dark, because it's almost the longest days of the year right now. But probably gonna be hiking back in the dark a lot of the way. It looks like I had to chop this up. Tree came down. See if I can catch my breath. For anyone who saw the video Return to Primordial Forest Shelf, there's the forest shelf from down here. It's kind of the rocky side of it. There's the first glimpse of the mountains up there. That's probably somewhere up in there, roughly, maybe a little further back. At the highest point before it became too difficult to move forward. This hike is a lot longer than it is to get up there. Although that one is steeper since the soft trail, this hike is known nevertheless for its going up and up as well. And there's a better view of the mountain shelf. Yeah, it's probably up that way somewhere. And then that point up there, I think just beyond there is, I couldn't get beyond that. It just gets really narrow. It's not a shelf anymore, just kind of a narrow ridge with actually one faint game trail on the top. And then a drop on each side. Okay. And it's quite broad over here. It gets almost, it's short of a mile wide, but it's a lot wider over there. Alright, keep going. Here's some spearmint. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this. I think clear my bronchial tubes out a little bit. Alright. Rocky side of the forest shelf again that I was on the other video. And I was way up there. But where I'm going is going to be even higher than that here eventually. It's going to be several miles to get up there using the trail. I'm going to try to go a ways further up there. We'll see how far I get though. I do have crampons just in case. I don't know if you can see a little pond over there. I can't hardly see it on the screen. There's a couple waterfalls way in the distance that direction, and up somewhere up there as well. And I guess there's a little tumbling stream there and there. I'm going to try to kind of make my way up here. Kind of a marshy place below there, below the rocks. Going to have to double check my map to get around this. Well, that was a wet foot experience. I had to kind of just come right across here as best I could. There's another alternative if I wanted to take a flying leap, grab onto a boulder, but some of my feet are all wet. I was thinking of trying to waterproof my shoes before I came out here, but I didn't. At least that cools me off some, but anyway, it's kind of a trade-off there. I'll keep hiking. Taking a rest, time to put on the crampons, because you have all this to cut up. I'm just hoping it's not so soft and deep that I sink too deep. If it is, I'm just going to have to turn around here. That's where I'm headed. Luckily, I'm able to kind of navigate along the edge. As long as, if it's in the snow, test each footprint with some weight. See how it sinks. Just another quick comment. I was going up the snow slope and yeah, it got too tricky, so I just turned around and went up another way. And yeah, there's actually supposed to be a way to get up to something called Twin Peaks. I don't think it's American Fork Twin Peaks, it's another Twin Peaks. But it's too snowed over right now. I was going to do a recording of what I have in my backpack, this backpack, but I don't have enough time, so I'm going to do that another time, or tomorrow or something. And I'm just going to barely get out of here with some sunlight before I can get back on a real trail. I want to be hiking the trail after that. I don't have to rush to get to a real trail, so I'm just going to eat some food and go as fast as I can. So. Before I shut this off, I mentioned the trail mix has granola, of course, with oats, pumpkin seeds, cranberries. Let's see, there's some almonds in there. That's the main things. There's a banana chip left over. Not much else. I don't see any pretzels. I used to have some in it. Okay. You can see that right there, but we have a waterfall. Basically it's tumbling and then goes underneath the snow and it comes back out down there. I'm going to avoid that because it could have a cabin where you slip through and something the snow breaks loose or you just go sliding down, or I don't know how deep that is, so I'm going to try to go up and around this way, see how it goes here. Just hoofing it out of here as fast as I can.